welcome back to my channel. For those of you that are new here, my name is Kristie. I do make planner videos. For those of you who are joining me again, welcome back. So glad you could join me. I am filming this at, what time is it? At 5 o'clock. It is really dark outside. I'm actually going to try something really quickly because I don't know if it's going to make it better or worse if... Oh, doesn't make a difference. Cool. I'm actually filming based off of just 2 umbrella lights right now. And we're going to give this a whirl tonight because obviously my niece and nephew were here last night and today. So I did not get to, speaking of my niece, let's see, she's going to make an appearance. Do you see this beautiful girl? Do you guys see her? She got a boatload of new makeup last night from me and her Aunt Heather, and she is, you guys, just absolutely gorgeous. That girl is gorgeous. I love her so much. Caitlin May, if you happen to be watching this, I love you, and you look gorgeous as always. Just gonna reply to her really quickly. So yeah, that's what I have spent the last, they got in last night around 7 o'clock, and we were with them last night till about 10 o'clock. They came over here and we had pizza, and I made hot chocolate in the crock pot. And as a side note, if any of you have never tried crock pot hot chocolate, you should do it. It is amazing. I love it so much. So yes, we did that last night, and today we went shopping. We had a great time with them, and yeah, I'm sad to see them go. This is the first time we've gotten to spend any time around Christmas with them in probably about 4 years. So it has been like it's really made Christmas a lot more special for me this year. Okay. Anyway, let's get into what we're all going to talk about. You guys see this spread, right? It looks like nothing has changed from when I finished it last week. And if it looks like that, it looks like that because nothing has. I'm going to be honest with you guys. This week kicked my behind. I don't know what else to say other than that. I think it's just that lead up to Christmas, and everything's all over the place. It was just a lot. It's a lot. So yeah, it was a hot mess. So, I mean, I'm glad that I have this down on paper, but I probably will kind of go back and kind of zhuzh some things up, like put in stuff here, fill out my sidebar. I'm just not sure what that's going to look like completely. But for now, we're just going to kind of leave it there. So this week, what are we doing this week? Let me pull all these samplers out of my way because I have about 1 million samplers and things. For this week, obviously, we are planning for Christmas week. Maybe, if it wants to open up, but maybe not. Which is December 23rd through the 29th. I am super excited about this kit because this was the kit that I fell in love with the fastest when it was released. And I knew that it was going to be mine no matter what. So, this week we will be planning with the Magical Christmas kit from, once again, Nicole, Alexia Designs. I'm going to go ahead and say these umbrella lights pick up this hollow foil so much better than any other light I've ever used. So if any of you are looking for something that really picks up that foiling, umbrella lights at about a 45-watt bulb really do the trick nicely. So these are our full boxes for this kit. I love it so much. The colors are not traditional Christmas at all, but that makes me love them that much more. This is like a dream color scheme to me. This is some of my favorite colors in the entire world. So yeah, this is what we're using this week, and I am excited to jump in and start planning. And look at this washi. Look at it. Oh, you guys, it's so pretty. So pretty. So yeah, this is what we will be using this week. I pulled in a whole bunch of silver samplers because obviously I don't really have a whole lot of hollow scripts or anything of that nature. So we're just going to use silver with it. Silver mixes pretty well with hollow, so I'm good with that. So we're going to start this week off like we start every other week. I am going to lay down sidebar washi and date covers. And then we're going to come back here to start planning. Once again, I am freewheeling it. I have no idea. I didn't write down any plans for this coming week. So we're going to pray because this is going to be another busy week. Unfortunately, I'm sorry guys. Unfortunately, when you work in dental and vision, I seem to find to be two of the most difficult fields because when you work in those fields, patients have a finite amount of benefits and they tend to like to wait to use them until the end of the year. And unfortunately, what that usually looks like is doctors out of the office. So now we're struggling to try to find a place to fit you on the schedule. So the last couple weeks have not been fun at all. It's actually been a nightmare and a half. And then we go into the first of the year, which is a whole nother nightmare and a half for a whole different reason. But you guys don't care about my work. Anyway. So yes, we're going to go ahead and lay down the base of the spread, and then we will come back here and we will start planning out the week. So I will be back in just 1 second. And yeah, I'm going to be jamming out to some Harry Styles over here. Purchase Fine Line, the album, if you have not done so already. It is amazing. It is beautiful. It is wonderful. It is all the things you have ever wanted in an album. And I will be talking a little bit more in a minute how it has inspired me to choose my one word for 2020. So I will be right back. So this is where the base of the spread has ended up. I'm in love with it. I'm super mad at myself for not whiting out these lines down here because this is a light enough bottom washi that the lines in the Erin Condren are kind of ghosting through. Not thrilled with that, but I wasn't expecting it. Actually, it kind of goes through on everything. So paler colors, obviously. Don't make my mistake, white it out. But I love this so far, and this is so little of it laid down, and I'm so in love that I can't wait to see what this looks like completely laid down. So, let's look at what our full box layout's gonna be. Low-key, it's like, I feel like I'm having one of those weeks where I just really want to, do I really just wanna like go in and go old school and just like divide this out? I don't know though. I thought about, I don't know that that would work. Because I don't need, like, this is literally a day where I'm going to do nothing. Like, we will get up that morning. We will have whatever we're going to have for breakfast. We will probably, then we'll open, well, actually, we'll probably get up, make coffee, open presents, eat breakfast, sit around all day until we have dinner. That is literally how Christmas will go. It will literally be in pajamas because I am that person who goes out every year. And all members of the family have a pair of pajamas that they get on Christmas Eve that they can put on that night so that when we wake up the next morning, everybody's wearing matching jammies. And I'm real disappointed because this year it's not even going to be cold enough here to wear the little fuzzy socks that I got with them because it's going to be hot as hell in here. But that's fine. It's fine. So yeah, I'm probably not going to really do anything that day. We do need to get some snacky food to have out. Because your girl got to eat like 4 times a day with this diet. So we'll have to see what that looks like. But I just don't know if I'm going to put a whole lot on Christmas Day. I think that probably what that's going to look like is, and you know what? How many? 3, 6, I have 8. We may put 2 boxes on. I think we're definitely going to put 2 boxes on Wednesday. And I think the way we're going to do that is, do we want to do, I think we're going to do the Mickey hats at the top, because I don't have a need for a checklist. I have absolutely no need for any kind of checklist at all. So we're going to put that one at the top, and then we're going to put the tree at the bottom. And then we're just going to put our glitter headers in between, and then we'll just put something marking that that is Christmas Day. So now we've got that done. I am really thinking that the rest of the week, I'm going to just, yep, I think I know exactly what I'm going to do. So what colors do I have? I got these 2, I've got a multiple. What do I want to put on Monday? Here's the thing. I think what I'm going to do is like these that don't have a lot of like Christmassy connotations to them. Like the castle I probably should have used on, I think we'll use the castle on the weekend. So let's think about Monday and Tuesday first. The wreath is going on one of them. It's probably going on Monday. And I really think that the way we're going to do this week is we're going to divide this really easily by putting all of the boxes right here in the middle, with the exception of Wednesday where it's everywhere else. So what other really Christmassy one exists? I feel like we should do like, because I have 2 that are like full hollow, right? I think I'll do those Tuesday and maybe Saturday. Maybe that's what we'll do. So let's do the Mickey hat. Well, no, we already have a Mickey hat that day. Let's do the castle first. We don't have a castle, even though that's pink. Oh. Nope, we're going to do the Mickey hat right here because I feel like this one's more Christmassy. That's going to be good enough. And I love the fact that I am just getting red nail polish all over this. This is why I hate having red nails. And then I think we're going to put this one on Saturday. Yes, that's what we're going to do. If my head gets in the shot, I'm sorry. At least it's not curly, frizzy hair and glasses like you guys normally see, because my hair is straight. And I have on contacts. Okay, which by the way, you guys, dailies are working so well for me. This is like the answer to every prayer I did not know I prayed. So I think we're gonna put this on Friday. And the reason we're doing this on Friday is I need to kind of break these up a little bit. I'm planning this out completely differently this week because I think that this is probably going to look a little different than most weeks look for me. So, and I think we're going to use the shorts and a t-shirt on Sunday. Yes, I think that's what we're going to do. Yes, that's exactly what we're going to do. And that leaves this one for Thursday. And then we can just go in and put in our little glitter headers, and then we're good to go to just jump into this week. This could be one of the shortest Plan With Me's ever, which is good because I'm tired, you guys. Okay, do I want to use green then pink, or pink then green? We're going to use green first, I think. So now we're going to put the green all along the top of these. I'm so excited for Christmas Day, you guys. It's so funny, right? It's like the lead up to it's so fun and so exciting. It's like you don't want it to be over, but at the same time, I'm at that point in the month where I'm like, I really just want everybody to open their gifts. I don't think I did spectacular this year with gift giving. I think that some years I knock it out of the park and I do such a good job. And I'm just not thrilled with my choices this year, which I think is really making me like, I don't know if it's like excited or like nervous, because it's like I don't ever want people to hate their gifts. I mean, who does? But you know what I mean. Like, I am a person who gets really concerned that somebody's not gonna like their gift. And I don't, like, it stresses me out thinking about it. And I know that the easy way to handle that is just be like, where do you like to shop, and give you a gift card. Which, if it's somebody that lives, I mean, honestly, like if it's somebody that lives out of state and I don't see them, that is usually what will happen. But the reason for that is, listen, shipping and having to go to the post office and do all these things, when like that's where my problem comes in a lot of times, because I just don't have time to do that. Like, my job does not allow for me to have time just to run to the post office. But the people that I know in person and I see in person, I think I had a good start to gift giving this year, because my doctor was my Secret Santa person. So I feel like I did good with her gift. And it's like, after that, I'm just like, I feel like everybody else is probably going to hate their present. And I'm nervous. And I don't feel like I did enough for people. But, you know, some years it's like that, I guess. I need to do better this year about preparing, probably starting in like June. We're going to say July, because like end of July, I need to start preparing for Christmas, because honestly, I have way too many concerts the first 4 months. No, well, it's not the first months of the year. The concerts don't kick in until April. But once the concert starts, it's like I have a concert in April. And then we have May off, which, looking at you, Liam Payne, you could definitely put a concert there in Nashville and would not be mad at you. And then in June, so April is Niall Horan. May, we don't have a concert scheduled. June is Louis Tomlinson. And then July is Harry Styles. So yeah, I'm like, it's like, that's going to be a really like hectic stretch of time, because it's going to be like every time I turn around, there's another concert. I'm not mad about it at all. Okay, so I think, let's see if we're going to be able to fit these in here. But after that, though, I need to get really serious about saving for next Christmas. Because I feel like if I start saving then, I might have a decent shot at being able to buy things that I think people will like. That's where I was going with that. That was a really long, rambly way of saying that. Anyway. So while I'm doing this, like, I had to write my goals for work this week, right? And my company's goal writing process is pretty intense. Like, we have to do, I think we were required to do 10 in office, but my position in the office is kind of weird. It's not really a position, but it's a position, if that makes sense. So I kind of went rogue, and I think I ended up writing, God, what was the breakdown on this again? 9. That's just gonna have to be a little off kilter there, because I can't fix it. I think I wrote 9 professional, 2 that were personal / professional, and then 3 that were personal. So, just so, like, for accountability purposes, like some of the personal and professional ones, one of mine was to learn to say no more often, because I have a really bad habit of, like, just taking everything on me and not saying no at all. it's the people pleaser in me, I guess. And like one of the things that I put down as one of the bullet points on my SMART goal was that I need to learn that if people actually value me as a human, then they will be okay with me saying no. We'll see how that works out for me. Another one was to implement my chosen word of the year, which this will actually be the first year that I will be doing the one word, which I don't know if you guys know. My company also, we read a lot of, they've suggested a whole lot of like authors to us. And one of them is John Gordon. And he talked about, like, he does this thing every year where you choose a word for the year, and it's called One Word That Will Change Your Life. And it's a simple concept. Basically, it delivers. So basically, focusing on one word for the year allows you to hone in on different things like revolving around that word. I think that there are other things that do this, but I'm choosing to do the way John Gordon does it. There's a lot of examples and all of that. Let's see if they have. Yeah, I believe he puts it down as, instead of creating endless goals and resolutions, they found one word that would be their driving force for the year. No goals, no wish list, just one word. Best of all, anyone, anytime can discover their word for the year. So basically, it inspires you to simplify your life and work by focusing on just one word for the year. So it brings about more clarity, passion, purpose, and, you know, it's the simple power of one word is that it impacts all 6 dimensions of your life. So mental, physical, emotional, relational, spiritual, and financial. So my word for this year, thanks for the inspiration, Harry Styles, who will never watch this video, is kindness. Based off of, I don't, like, if any of you know anything about Harry Styles, you know that when he started his last tour, he marketed, well, didn't market, let me not use that word. He sold a t-shirt on tour that just simply said, treat people with kindness. And that kind of became his thing. There was TPWK merch. There was TPWK movements on Twitter, on Instagram, yada, yada, yada. I remember he actually partnered with a charity, I think it was, at some of the shows. And I think it was if you purchased a water bottle. I can't remember what the deal was with that. Anyway, there was another thing there because you got treat people with kindness water bottles. Anyway, so when the album came around, I don't think that he understood that it was going to be such a big thing because it's such a simple phrase, right? Treat people with kindness because it's basic. And when it was, he just decided to, I guess, this album, when he wrote it, he was obviously in a very dark place, if any of you ever listened to it, during parts of it, because he went through a bad breakup. Anybody that does goes through that dark place. But one of the songs that he wanted to put on the album was he wanted to write a song for Treat People with Kindness. And my best friend, who is the Harry fan, actually hates the song, which is hilarious. But it has now become my hype song for work every day because I feel like it's so important and it's something that you don't see a lot of anymore. And we can get so like drugged down in like the drama and the BS around us all the time. So I felt like it was really important. So I chose kindness for my word for this year. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to kind of seeing how to explore that within my year and seeing how it helps me grow. And I'm sure this is just a bunch of mumbo jumbo to some of you, but it's something that I'm working on for my mental health. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, back to the planning. So we have all of the checklists in now that I'm going to put in. So I've got one for Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Saturday and Sunday probably didn't really need a meter anyway. Probably just needed them for Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. But we're going to roll with it. So now let's move into, you would think I've had so much coffee, but I think I'm just exhausted. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm just exhausted. Okay, anyway, let me restart this clip because this is about to shut off on me, and I'll be right back. Okay, so let's jump into Monday. The only thing that I really know is going on Monday, and I think we're going to do what I was doing before. We may actually use, I wonder if I can just use this. This should match this well enough, and I think we're just gonna put a work flag here, right? Because I kind of like that. Kind of cute. Okay, this is from a Little Miss Papery sampler. So I'm gonna put that in. And I think we're gonna just put a couple of these little pink things, and I think we're just gonna use, I need one that's a little bit bigger. So I think we'll use, what is wrong with that? Okay. Maybe it's user error. That's pretty possible because it's me. So I think we'll use this. And I'm gonna decide too, guys, I do have some like, uh-oh, are we, yeah, we'll fit one more thing in there. That should be fine. Oh yeah, if I use this little skinny thing right here. So we're gonna put this down here. So there's only really 2 major tasks that I need to accomplish on Monday at work. Heaven help me. But I think one thing I'm gonna pull into this is we're gonna make this a little cuter, and we're gonna add a little something here. And I think, because, yeah, those are hollow. I pulled out this sticker book that I had gotten from Michael's, right, the Shine Sticker Studio one. And because I don't have a whole lot of hollow foil, but there we go. That's kind of cute. Let me tighten you guys in a little bit so you can see that better. Yeah, she's got a little bit of hollow foil on her. I don't know how well you can tell that it's hollow, but it is. We're going to use her right there. Okay, Tuesday. Office is closing early, but I'll probably still be there. I'm going to put a note down here, though, to myself, because billing will be a non-issue this week. Well, it won't be a non-issue. I won't have it to do some days, but I think I do want to kind of jump ahead and catch up on some stuff that will be a problem the next week. So I think what we're going to mark down is, actually, there's 2 things. There is 2 things I can do that day because I need to work with people on modules and training, and I have another insurance issue that I can do. Anyway, let's just ignore that. Let's see. I haven't used these for anything, but I feel like what better day to use one of these than for Christmas Day. So let's pull that out. And then I think we'll pull the big blue box. And I need to be very cautious with my writing when I do this because it needs to be really pretty because it's Christmas Day. We're going to put this up here. We'll put her right here. And is there anything else I can use? Probably not. Oh, I can put a day off. Do I have one? Yep. We'll use this little day off. Ow. That did not feel pleasant. That's fine though. Yep. Oh, y'all couldn't even see that. Okay, so I've got the little day off. I've got a box. And I've got that, and we'll write it. Oh my goodness, that hollow foil on here. Too much. Okay. So now, Thursday. This is probably going to be a really short plan with me, you guys. By my standards, anyway. Thursday. We're going to put a note that I need to make sure posting is caught up. Let me see if I've got stuff to put on some of these. It's here. I want to put a car because we have to deliver something. Our office did a really awesome drive this year for the residents of a place here in our community that people don't have the most basic things, you guys. And we went into it thinking that even if we got the smallest amount of stuff for these people, that it would be, you know, just amazing. And y'all, we have, let me show you. I am so, like, just overwhelmed in the best way possible. This isn't even half of what we have, which I know to, like, some people might not seem like a lot, but guys, this is people that need things like toilet paper and paper towels and dish soap and laundry detergent, and just seeing like the amount of stuff that people have given. And yeah, there was an incentive for them to give that, but it made my heart happy to really take a look at what we had. And then my doctor went out and bought a whole bunch more. So yeah, that was a lot for me, and I was very, very happy when I saw how much we actually have. I don't think I'm going to put anything there. I do think I'm going to put the money bag here for posting. Here, I'm going to put the computer for modules, because I have 2 people I need to work with on modules, which is our training system. And then on Thursday, I think we're also going to use, I think we'll just use this one. Thursday, I think I'm going to use this little money thing over here, and we're going to put it right here. I think we'll put it on this side to catch up posting. And then once again, this is probably going to be a day where we do a lot of module work, and I know this is probably more of, oh, this is a Mac, whatever. We're going to use it as a module thing again. And then Friday is probably going to be a little bit more of the same. So I have a big box left for Friday. The only other thing that I need to mark down on Friday, and I know that there's some really cute Bill Do stickers in this Shine Sticker Studio book in the back, I think. Yes. What color do I want to use? That's for Friday. Since I'm pulling out half of, let's just use the pink. I've already pulled out half of the house note, so I can go ahead and pay that on Friday. That way it's paid prior to the end of the year, which would be lovely. And I'm hoping, well, no, it'll be my first check in January that I should have that. Okay. Sorry, just talking out loud to myself. Okay, Saturday. 2 things. The biggest thing is, let's mark down that we need to film next Saturday. Next Saturday, I would like to be able to stay in the house enough to film another rewind spread, because I just haven't had time. If I'm feeling it Christmas Day, we may do it then. If not, I don't know. But yeah, so I need to try to do that next weekend if I have time. Sunday is always Charlie Foxtrot Day. Thumbs up if you know what that means. Let's see here. So we need this. So we're going to put, so let's go back to here for a second. What was I going to write there? I don't even remember what the hell I was going to write there. Boy, I think we're going to put this. This I'm going to use for my, I am all over the place, so apologies for that, you guys. What am I going to do here? I know I saw something that I wanted to use. Storage plan. I think we'll use this plan. I never know when my watch starts vibrating if it's to do with like my Apple Watch trying to tell me that I did something right, or if it's because something's wrong. Let's see, where is the rest of my samplers? There they are. There it is. Actually, we have 3 things that we can go ahead and put on this one. Look at here, we don't have to write anything on Sunday. I think we'll take this and maybe this one. And then, no, maybe not. What's on that one sheet? There's just that left. Ooh. Ooh, yay, there is a blue. Woohoo. we'll go with this instead. And I think this is what we will make our, well, let's not lay it down crooked, dummy. Okay, so I literally just had this sampler. Heavens help me. There it is. Okay, so literally this sampler is, my sampler is probably going to provide me with everything here. So I think we're going to put this here for my upload from the day before. Yes, we like that. Okay, then we need laundry. Is that, do I have that on a smaller one or a different script? Probably not, but we're gonna try. No, I don't. Okay, so let's just use one off of my sampler. And I believe Nikki talked about this in a video as well, but she's going to be changing the samplers. I can't wait to see what they're gonna look like. It's gonna be so pretty. Let's see here. And if you guys have not been participating in Nikki's collab with Bean Sprout Paper Co. and the deals that they've been doing, you absolutely should, because they have been some awesome deals. They have been like really, really good. I think we're also going to use this little laundry basket right here. What are you beeping about now? Oh. Oh, it thought I moved. Okay, fine. Groceries. Probably should not have done this here. That's okay. We're gonna make this work. I think it works well enough. Let's put a, you know what? I could actually sandwich this in. This is gonna be so extra, but that's okay. We're gonna put the bag over here. Is it gonna be super extra? Of course it is. Is anyone surprised? Probably not. Okay, so let's put this on this side. That's a lot, but that's okay. I also need to mark, I mean, I think that might be where we leaked it. Hello, guys. The only thing that I don't have anything on, and I don't remember what the heck I was going to put here. What was I going to put down there? Let me line this back out. Oh, I hate that I didn't say anything at the time, so now I don't know what I was going to put there. I'm sure I had a thought. I probably was going to put down meal prepping, but I did see I have a whisk and all that on here, so I think we're probably just going to go with that. I need to probably go to Costco again soon, because I've been getting my chicken for my lunch, because you know how I don't know if anybody else is like this, but I'm one of those people, once I settle into a pattern of things to eat, I don't deviate from it. And it's probably a terrible thing because I get burnt out on stuff eventually, but I have been eating baked, well, more of a sauteed chicken with baked sweet potatoes and broccoli for lunch for probably the last month and a half, 2 months. And I love it so much. And at Costco, they actually have free-range, organic, individually packaged chicken breasts. And I think I got a pack of them, and the pack is supposed to be 10 to 14 of them. And I think it's only like $14.99, which for chicken is amazing, and it's good chicken. So, I mean, woohoo. Okay, so I think that is it. I am going to speed through me filling this out, and then we will be right back. Okay, so this is where we ended up for the week. I'm going to walk you guys through it. I'm just trying to make sure that this one that I was actually working on over here that was one of the Michael stickers is actually dry. Because I'm terrified it's not, and I'm going to touch it. It's going to just smear everywhere. Okay, so let's talk about this. First of all, I actually do really like with all of them in the middle and this being broken up a little. I think that it is like mentally for this week a little more organized than I've been, and I need that. So let's start over here. We have our usual, our water and our eat healthy on the sidebar, and then our It's Christmas box. For work, we have to deliver donations, and I have to do a recap for last week and prep for this week. Tuesday before I leave on Christmas Eve, all posting needs to be done. Then the two DAs that I'm working with need to work on their modules. And then Wednesday, obviously, it's Christmas, and I still didn't write it well. Ugh, the torture. Guys, look at how this hollow light just shifts. Oh, it's so pretty. Okay, anyway, so Thursday, then I'm going to make sure the posting is done. And again, the ladies have their modules. And then Friday, I need to go ahead and prep for end of year because that is obviously the next week. And then Saturday, I have meal prep. And then Sunday, we have our plan with Kristie, our laundry, and our groceries. So just the usual stuff for after Christmas, but up until it's going to be a little bit of a mixture of things. I love these colors. I love this kit. I think it is gorgeous. I was going to use the Santa headers on it, but I just really want to leave it where it is because I think it's so pretty as it is. So yeah, that is my plan with me for this week. I am so glad that I was able to get it done. I'm sorry that I have sweater paws, but I'm very cold. I caught a chill earlier and I can't warm up now. So anyway, thank you so much for joining me this week on this weekend before Christmas for another plan with me. If you celebrate, I hope that you have a very, very Merry Christmas and that you get to spend a lot of time with your friends and family. If you celebrate any other holidays, I certainly hope that your holiday is amazing as well. And I will be back next weekend so that we can talk about kicking off 2020, you guys. Oh wow. I can't believe it's almost the end of the year. I am trying to be positive. I feel like I'm trying to put myself in a great position to have a really great 2020, and I'm really hoping that that is the case. I feel like I'm trying to make a lot of positive changes. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, that is it for me this week. I hope that you all have had a fabulous past week and that your upcoming week is filled with family and friends and just amazing things. And guys, we're in the home stretch. We're almost to a new year. Let's just start to focus on winding down for this last little bit and then pushing forward into 2020 with positivity and love and trying to just be better people than we were this year. That will be it for me this week. I will see you guys next week in my next plan with me. Bye, guys.